Hello, Taurus. Welcome back. And if you're new here, I love you already. This is going to be a general reading for the month of June 2021. And as usual, we're going to do it in 3 parts. First part, we're just going to have a look at your state of mind, where you're coming from. Excuse me. And then we're going to look at your path forward through June. And then we're going to just look at 3 cards to clarify the outcome. While I shuffle, please subscribe and like this video if it resonates with you. Spirit, what do we have for Taurus for the month of June 2021? Taurus 2021 June. Let's get into it. Taurus, so the card that represents you this month is the Eight of Coins. And the Eight of Coins is you improving on your craft, whatever that might be. So taking lessons from the past, like realizing you've achieved a few skills that you can use in the future. So it's just like you doing an audit of your skills, if you like, and realizing that you've got quite a portfolio inside of you, quite a bunch of skills that you have. And your challenge for the month is the Four of Coins. Now, the Four of Coins traditionally is the holding on to stuff card, okay? And I think in this context, listen to me, in this context, I need you to be aware this month of hiding your skills. So don't hide your skills, okay? Put it out there. And don't doubt your skills, because they are there. And so don't keep stuff inside this month, Taurus. An opportunity might come up, and if people don't know what you're capable of doing, they might just gloss over you. So put yourself out there a little bit this month. And when this challenge comes up, and I almost want to say it, you might be feeling like it's imposter syndrome. So maybe there's something that you're doing that you feel you're getting paid too much for. Do an audit of your skills. And you'll see that you have the skills going forward. Where you're coming from is the Three of Wands. And this makes a lot of sense, because the Three of Wands is you looking at new horizons, waiting for your ship to come in, maybe just taking a peek at the horizon. In the Rider-Waite pack, this is literally a ship coming in. But in this pack, it's more looking at all opportunities. So that's where you've been coming from. So I think you've been, over the last couple of weeks, maybe the last month or two, kind of been looking and thinking, maybe there's more than what I'm doing. Maybe there's other opportunities out there for me. This might even be relationship related. But as it stands right now, I think it's relationship related. I think you've been looking for something new in terms of relationship. If you're single, I think you're finally looking at maybe, looking to hook up with somebody, form a new relationship. Maybe you're just feeling that being on your own is not enough. And this might come from this audit, maybe do a self-audit. What's inside of me that can make a relationship work? Maybe there's things that you think you're lacking, but I don't think you are, Because in your heart space, I have the Lovers, and I mean, that's you with love on your mind. So if there's somebody you're looking at, or you're making a move towards, I think there's definite potential there, definite potential. And if you're in a current relationship, it's either going to cement itself, or you're going to make a decision this month that what you're currently in might not be the thing that you've been looking for. Maybe you realize that this is not the forever thing. But whatever your decision, in your headspace, the Knight of Wands, and this usually means a message coming in, and coming in pretty quickly, and quite aggressively as well. So maybe there's somebody aggressively pursuing you, because this is coming in, and maybe you've seen it, the signs already, and it's getting your heart to flutter, because your heart is in this lover space, and perhaps you haven't made a move, but I can tell you right now that in the near future you have the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is like emotional fulfillment. So if this is not about a relationship, and it is about a career or money or something like that, there's definitely fulfillment coming in, because this is like the ultimate fulfillment card, and that's definitely coming in for you, and you've been looking for it. You've been looking, waiting for your ship to come in, and your ship could be that new relationship, because with the Lovers here, it just, and it's in your heart space, it's definitely a relationship thing for me. Let's draw a couple of cards for how the month's going to progress for you. I think you're just afraid of change. So I think there's signs of happenings around you. Somebody wanting to come into your space, and you're afraid. You're holding on to your space with this Four of Coins, your challenge card, and you're just afraid of change. And when the Death card's in this position, it's telling you don't be afraid of change. It's just it's an unfounded fear. Okay, because you feel the tuggings of a Lover card, that little tug on your heart, that little butterfly moving around in your tummy. You feel it already, and you've got signs, clues. There's messages coming into you. Somebody wants to come in, and you're just afraid of change at the moment. But the environment you're operating in through June, Taurus, is the Hangman, and the Hangman just confirms all of this. The Hangman is urging you, or telling you, to just look at things differently. Whatever this is that's coming in for you is going to be completely different to either what you used to, or completely different to the idea that you had in your mind about whatever's coming in. It's different. That's your environment. And your environment is saying, if you don't look at it differently, you are going to have fears. You are going to be afraid of this change, this Death card, this change. And in your advice card, I have the King of Coins, and the King of Coins is saying that whatever's coming in represents stability, and long-term stability. Because this is the ultimate stability card. This is like the father of the deck that looks down at you and says, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's what you should do. This will give you security going into the future. Oh, do excuse me. And then your kind of provisional towards the end of the month, you got the Six of Coins. And the Six of Coins is you allowing yourself to be generous with yourself, with whatever you have. So you kind of figuring out that you've got enough for yourself as well as for somebody else, or for other people in general. I'm just going to pause here for a second and get a glass of water. Sorry, I had a bit of tickle in my throat. I sort of checked that we're recording. It certainly looks that way. So by the end of the month, I see you with this generosity and this realization that you've got something You've got space in your heart for somebody else. You've got enough for yourself to give of yourself. Because often in life, when we struggle and when things are tough, it's hard for people to have enough inside themselves to be able to give to somebody else. But I think by the end of this month, that's going to change for you. Let's get another 3 cards to kind of clarify that. So number 1, we have the 9 of Cups. So we have the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups in the same reading. And the 9 of Cups is your wish fulfilled. And the 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment. So there's like this big combination coming for you. But you have to let it happen. You have to let it happen. Because I've got it with the 5 of Swords. And, and the 5 of Swords is your fear of giving away too much of yourself. And it's part of your challenge. Your challenge is holding on too much. And your fear, as I say, is perhaps you've had a bad experience before and you're afraid the same thing's going to happen again. Like somebody might have cheated on you before and you're afraid that's going to happen. But if you've got the 9 of Cups here, whoever's coming in or whatever's coming in is part of your portfolio of wishes that you dream about at night. And emotional fulfillment. And then lastly, I have the page of coins. And the page of coins just means, make yourself available to whatever's coming in. Because when you have the Knight of Wands coming in, which is, a message or a somebody approaching you or an offer coming in, if you don't allow that offer to come in, then you might as well just throw it away. But the universe is saying, make yourself available to this. Okay? Because if you do, it could just end up being that thing that you've always wished for. The 9 of Cups, what a wonderful reading. So just as a summary, I see you been looking for something. Your heartstrings are being a little tugged at the moment, in a good way. And if you let yourself, this could be the wish that you've always wanted, Taurus. This is a fantastic. I always love it when the 9 and the 10 of Cups comes in the same reason, because that's big things. That's a lot of happiness happening. Taurus, if this resonated with you, pop a like for me and subscribe and come back. I do love you guys, and I'll see you again soon.